Hey there, Morbid Maniacs! It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about the Devil's Crossroads. And this video was requested by my good friend Mike. I just wanted to give you a little shout out. Thank you so much, Mike, for all of your support. It really does mean the world to me. I hope that you enjoy this video. In folklore, a crossroads may represent a location between worlds. It has always believed to be a site where supernatural spirits can be contacted and different paranormal events take place. It is said to be a place where two realms touch. You can summon just about any mythical creature you can think of, as well as spirits, animals, and even the devil himself. In Belgian folklore, there is said to be a black dog which haunts the crossroads. This dog loves to play pranks and tricks on those who wander upon these crossroads. It is said that you can be saved from this trickster by standing dead center in the middle of the crossroads and wait for him to leave. There is also a crossroads where you can be haunted by a money cat. In order to conjure up this money cat, you have to leave some sort of food offering, such as a dead hen, in which it will appear to you. It will then allow you to take it home. Once this cat is in your house, you're supposed to keep it inside of a box or in the corner of the room until it is tamed. To take good care of it, feeding it well and giving it treats, as every cat. If you let the cat out too early, or you do not take proper care of it, it will flee your home, cursing you with bad luck. In Britain and Ireland, there is believed to be a fairy dog. This dog is said to be either a good or a bad omen to those who encounter it. This dog is said to bark 3 times, and whoever hears the third bark is in for some bad luck or even death. There is also a spiritual entity which haunts Crossroads known as Papa Legba. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He is an African trickster. He is able to open the realm between the living and the dead. He is known to be very helpful and kind. He is willing to help you as long as you honor him by bringing him some of his favorite things, such as candy. And if you respect him, he will teach you whatever it is you are wanting to know. Crossroads are also said to be a very powerful place to conjure up magic. According to Danish folklore, if you stand at a crossroads at midnight on the night of New Year's Eve, holding a rectangle formed by horse cart tracks, a ghost of any dead person can be summoned. Their spirit will be forced to answer 3 questions of your choosing. And in German folklore, it is believed that if you stand at a crossroads on midnight at New Year's Eve, you will hear the names of the people that will die within the next coming year. The names are said to be called out in the wind. In England, until the 1820s, crossroads were used as a place for burials. It was believed back then that criminals and suicides were not worthy enough to be buried within a churchyard. And me personally, I think that that's really fucked up. For the suicides at least. And the criminal, it just depends like on what they committed a crime in, but in my opinion that's really fucked up. This was to keep them roaming all throughout the rest of eternity, walking on the roads, never finding rest. In Welsh, there is a spirit which is known as a banshee-like ghost who stalks Crossroads. She appears as a hideous woman who is sometimes invisible. Her wailing is a death omen to those who are unfortunate enough to hear it. Bogles are said to be mischievous spirits. The death bogle is said to be much more sinister. If you happen to see him at a crossroads, it means you are going to die. Probably one of the most famous legends surrounding Crossroads takes place in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Born and raised in Mississippi, Robert Johnson was an aspiring blues singer. He grew up playing harmonica with the locals and wanted to learn how to play guitar and grow into fame. Unfortunately, he couldn't carry a tune, and anytime he played, he was mocked. So on one dark, moonless night, at the stroke of midnight, Robert walked down a windy crossroads in between highways 61 and 49. He began reciting an ancient incantation, and, in doing so, he called upon the devil himself. Robert sat there holding his guitar when a tall black man approached him from the darkness. He grabbed Robert's guitar, tuned it, played a few songs on it, and handed it back. When Johnson went to play his guitar, he found that he had become a master at it, and went on to become the man who pretty much invented the blues. However, it was said that from that point on, his soul belonged to the devil. He had such a drastic improvement in playing the guitar in such a short amount of time. He went on to record 29 songs, many of them dealing with dark themes such as isolation, frustration, and personal loss. He had a song about hellhounds, which he claimed constantly pursued him. And there was his most famous song, known as the Crossroads Blues, which was said to have talked about the night that he encountered the devil. He sold millions of albums and continues to inspire many other musicians. The legend of Robert Johnson signing a deal with the devil increased after his mysterious death in 1938. It is unknown how he actually passed away, and there are many theories surrounding his death. One story claimed that he was poisoned by a jealous husband of one of his mistresses. Another said that he had congenital syphilis, which ended up contributing to his demise. In 2006, a medical practitioner named David Connell was looking over some of the photos of Robert Johnson when he noticed his abnormally long fingers and his one bad eye. He suggested that Robert may have had Marfan syndrome, which could have also played a part in his guitar playing as well. To add along to the mystery, the exact location of Robert Johnson's grave is unknown. 3 different markers have been removed from possible sites in church cemeteries in Greenwood. Some people claimed that they seen Robert on all fours howling at the moon the night that he passed away. Robert Johnson is also a member of the 27 Club, which is a list of gifted musicians, artists, and actors who died suddenly and far too soon at the age of 27. Crossroad Demons are demons who grant wishes at the request of humans in exchange for their soul. This results in the human dying and going to hell, later transforming into a demon. Crossroad Demons got their name by being just that. It is believed that they can be summoned by a human at a crossroads that is ready to make deals. In conjure, root work, and hoodoo, which is a form of African American magical spirituality, in order to gain certain skills such as playing a musical instrument, throwing dice, or dancing, One may come to a crossroads at a certain number of times at midnight or at dawn, and they will meet a black man, who some refer to as the devil, and he will grant them their desire. The crossroads in African American hoodoo originates from the Congo cosmogram in Africa. It represents the rising and the setting of the sun and the human life cycle of death and rebirth. Now, there's also a paranormal game from Japan known as the Fortune Game, which takes place at a crossroads. Now, I haven't played this one yet, but I definitely want to in the future. So there was the story of the Devil's Crossroads. What do you guys think of this whole story? I think that it's really creepy, and I definitely believe it is possible. I feel like Crossroads could be a way of like different universes like being able to form, like portals opening up. I don't think that makes any sense. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but I definitely believe that that's the reason why some paranormal stuff happens at crossroads. Would you guys ever visit this specific crossroad in Mississippi? I sure would. I would love to test out the legend. Mike, once again, thank you so much for requesting this video. If you guys have any other requests that you would like for me to make a video on, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become Morbid Maniac. And if you were not aware already, I'm pretty sure you are, that I now have an OnlyFans account where I will be posting all of my sexier content. So if you are interested in that, the link is always in the description box below, so you can go check that out. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.